Anyway, one last thing before we go off the air. Extreme Rules this coming Sunday, Mr. Marceau. We got a 6-match card currently announced, maybe 1 or 2 more matches announced on Friday's SmackDown or online in the days to come, but only one Extreme Rules match advertised, that being the main event. So it's a complete 180 from what these Extreme Rules pay-per-views used to be years ago. Liv Morgan, Carmella, one-on-one, my man. Who do you think's going over here?
Liv Morgan.
Do you think we're getting a stipulation for this match?
Yeah, end in 5-second match.
I think Liv Morgan's winning too. SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Usos, the Profits. I could see this going either way because the Usos have lost twice now to the Profits by DQ, and if they retain here, I mean, they could stay, the bloodline stays golden, but I'm not sure who else they defend against. So I'm going to go with the Profits. I think the Profits are going to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
I'm going to stay with the Usos. I think you could keep on the Usos, and then when the draft comes, you can filter in some more teams. I think
true.
Keep the bloodline a little bit strong at this point, so I'd keep the belts on them for a little bit longer.
U.S. Championship triple threat match, Damian Priest, Sheamus, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy obviously earning entry into the match after beating Sheamus 1-1 on Raw this week. Kind of reads a lot like Damian Priest, Sheamus, and Drew from a few weeks ago, and Drew's not even on this card. So I'm not really sure why they would... I don't know, they were going to do Priest and Sheamus 1-on-1. Hardy being in there is great. I love Hardy, but it feels like he's only in there to eat the pin, so... I don't know, this is bizarre, but I think Priest, it's too early to take the belt off of him, and I think there's a chance he goes to SmackDown with the U.S. title, too, like you said earlier.
Yeah, Priest got to win here. Definitely ran in with Jeff Hardy. I mean, he was just like barely on TV. They brought him back. He had the carrying thing.
I mean, he chased the 24/7 title the week before this.
Yeah, I don't know. I have Damian winning here. I have no comment. 24 stupid shit.
Jeff Hardy's getting pinned, you think? That's why he's in this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Raw Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. We've had 3 Raw Women's title changes in recent months, with Charlotte winning at Money in the Bank, and Nikki Ash the next night, Charlotte at SummerSlam. I think that trend ends here. I think Charlotte retains, and Alexa Bliss has been undefeated all year. You talk about, like, win-loss records and shit, which AEW or WWE doesn't pay attention to. But Alexa Bliss has been undefeated all year, dude, which is pretty impressive, but I still think she loses on Sunday.
Yeah,
what do you think?
This is a tough one. Fuck, I don't know. I was going to say Alexa, and then you got in my head. I'm going with Alexa, screw it. I think, I don't know, if it's not now, then when is it for her? I think
never.
Exactly, so it's got to be now.
But it shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see her win the title with this fucking gimmick, though.
No, I do. Give it to her.
God. I can only imagine the outpour of outrage on Sunday after she wins. From, like, everyone else except the Alexa Bliss fans, of course, but they're high and mighty. They're nice and loud.
I just feel like they built her up to this point, so if she loses, like, where do you go next with her?
Maybe turn her back into what she was before? Ditch this Fiend shit finally?
I don't think they're gonna wave their white flag that quickly. But
no, I mean they're making a lot of money.
Maybe they could have her lose and go to SmackDown, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd rather keep her on Raw though. I feel like if anything, what they should do if they keep this Shayna Baszler like being a badass thing, have her being built up as a badass, have her then go to SmackDown, switch Shayna to SmackDown, and then you can have her beat the shit out of Becky and be like, "No, I'm a bad bitch."
Shayna
beat the fuck out of Becky. Yeah.
So what does it have to do with Alexa?
That's why I want Alexa to win, and then you can have Shayna go to SmackDown.
What do the two have to do with each other?
They are intertwined in my mind.
Shayna Baszler and Alexa Bliss?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just went down that road. I don't know.
Okay, either way, it doesn't really matter, but I do agree with you, though. I do think Shayna should go to SmackDown, win a title, but then, of course, she'll go to SmackDown, lose to Becky again, and then long-term storytelling, right? She's going to win at some point, and then she never does.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of whom, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, SmackDown Women's title. Bianca, I feel like, is... I say she's going to win the belt back from Becky at some point, but then I said the same thing about Rhea, and it never happened, so whatever. I'm not going to even try that now, but I don't think Bianca's winning here, though. I think they'll have Becky win via nefarious means to continue the heel turn. Bianca stays in chase mode for at least another month or two.
Oh, yeah, Becky's winning here, LOL.
Yeah, Becky, I mean, not that it's a problem, but I feel like they shouldn't have Bianca's chase culminate so quickly. Main event, Roman Reigns, Demon Balor for the Universal Championship in an Extreme Rules match. Now, foregone conclusion for a lot of people that Roman Reigns is going to win, but, dude, they've already announced Roman and Brock for Crown Jewel, which you didn't have a chance to talk about in the last week, but I don't know. Do you think there's a chance they could have the Demon win and then like either they give the belt back to Roman. I don't know. I just feel like it's so like, oh, we got the Demon, and then he loses. Like I feel like it's so nonchalant that the Demon's gonna lose when he's never lost on the main roster before.
Roman's gonna win. If he lost to Finn Balor, I'd be honestly fucking pissed.
Is there any outcome, any scenario where you see Finn Balor winning here? I do, though. I feel like I'm the only one who's thinking this, but I think there might be a chance that Balor could win.
The only way he could win is if Brock interfered, which I don't want to see happen.
Which doesn't make sense, though, because why wouldn't Brock want the championship?
I don't know.
You know
like I said, I wouldn't do it. I like Finn Balor. I just don't like. I just feel like they don't have enough trust in him to be the one to beat Roman. Like he only won the championship that one time, or he won the championship when he got called up, and then he got hurt, and he hasn't fucking done anything like of that. Like he's been in like a decent couple feuds, and like he's won a couple mid card belts. I just don't think they see him as champion. I don't think he'll beat Roman.
I would like to see him beat Roman, but the problem is that I just don't think the timing is right on this one, because I think Roman should reign as champion for a little while longer. Like, if this was any other situation, like it was Bobby, then maybe, but like, we've gone this far with Roman. When he loses it, he's got to lose it to like, it's got to be a big fucking deal. It can't be because, oh, Finn Balor rolled him up, you know what I mean? I don't think he would do that anyway, but it's got to be a massive deal, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It can't be him.
Okay. I just think people are jumping to conclusions with the Demon loss, and I'm thinking maybe there's something else to this, but I guess I'm just grasping at straws here. But my prediction at the end of the day is Roman Reigns retains.
No. He's fucking built up his story like he's going to have fucking Balor win. He goes, and Roman's going to win. So there you go.
I'm saying there's more of a chance that Balor wins than a lot of people are thinking. I'm not saying that Balor's going to win.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you were betting on the match, if there was like stakes, it'd be like 99% people would say Roman's going to win. I think it's one of those people think that, like, but I also hope that, like, since it's so, like, obvious or people think he's going to win, that they don't swerve us and just have Finn win for, like,
that's also a possibility because WWE does that. But I just think there's a decent chance the Demon could win. I think Balor has more of a chance of winning this championship, dude, than Cena did, than Rey Mysterio did, than Cesaro did, or probably anyone since WrestleMania, since Bryan and Edge. I like it. Any of those other people, I'm like, yeah, there's absolutely no fucking way that Roman's losing. But here, it's the Demon, so like, they already had Balor lose on SmackDown, so it's like, will they really have him lose again? Yeah, probably, but still, I think there's a chance he could win. We'll see. If he wins the belt on Sunday, Mr. Marceau, and you're watching live, you can expect a text from me, but if he probably loses, which he will, then I'll remain silent, because that's probably what's going to happen. I want Roman to win, don't get me wrong, I do. I'm just thinking people are sleeping on the Demon when they probably shouldn't be, but I still think he's going to lose.